Here's your news rush for August 11, 2026. 6 stories. Let's go. For the first time since his government collapsed, a Syrian court has actually ruled on what Bashar al-Assad did. A court in Damascus sentenced the ousted president to death in absentia, convicting him of crimes against humanity and war crimes committed during Syria's nearly 14-year civil war. His brother Mar and his cousin Atef Najib were sentenced to death too. Najib was tried in person, since he stayed in Syria and was detained after the fall. But Assad himself is in exile in Russia, watching this verdict happen without him. That means a death sentence here is a legal milestone, not an arrest. That's world news, fast. This is now the strongest earthquake ever recorded in Colombia. A magnitude 7.4 quake struck near San Jose del Palmar in the west, and officials say more than 130 people are dead and over 570 injured, with more than 1,500 homes damaged. Cities including Cali, Manizales, Pereira and Quibdó were hit, and the pediatric and neonatal wards of a hospital in Cali collapsed. The government has declared a national disaster and sent in soldiers. Colombia has never recorded a quake this strong since keeping records began in the 1920s. That means rescue crews are also writing the playbook as they go. That's world news, fast. Turkey's parliament just voted, 468 to 88, to approve a conditional pardon for thousands of Kurdish PKK fighters, but there is a catch built into the law itself. The pardons only take effect once Turkish authorities verify the PKK has fully disarmed, something the group announced it would do last year as part of a broader peace effort. The bill suspends sentences and delays trials for years, and drops them entirely if no new terror-related crime happens in that window. A PKK-linked outlet called it a beginning, but said real progress needs leader Abdullah Öcalan freed from prison too. That means both sides just called this a start, not a finish. That's world news, fast. President Trump signed an executive order that would rewrite the childhood vaccine schedule most American kids have followed for years. The order recommends vaccinating against 11 diseases, down from the 18 currently recommended by the CDC, and calls for splitting the combined measles mumps rubella shot into 3 separate ones. Trump linked the change to autism while signing it, but according to medical researchers, decades of scientific research have found no link between vaccines and autism. Doctors' groups say they are pushing back, and legal challenges are expected, so nothing changes at the pharmacy counter yet. That means the fight over this order is just getting started. That's world news, fast. Europe is not just having a hot summer, it is having the hottest start to summer ever recorded there. The EU's climate monitor says the first 2 months of summer in Western Europe were the hottest on record, and the fallout is everywhere. Wildfires have burned more than 1.2 million acres across Spain, France and Italy, and England and Wales just had their driest July in nearly 200 years of record-keeping. The Danube's water levels have dropped so low it is disrupting nuclear power plants that rely on it for cooling. That means this heat is not just uncomfortable, it is starting to touch the power grid. That's world news, fast. Tomorrow, the sky over mainland Europe goes dark in the middle of the day for the first time since 1999. A total solar eclipse's path of totality runs from far northern Siberia down through Iceland, a slice of northeastern Portugal, northern Spain, and the Balearic Islands, with totality lasting up to about 2 minutes and 18 seconds. In Spain, it happens during golden hour, right before sunset, so the sun will hang low and dramatic in the sky when it disappears. Everywhere else in Europe, plus parts of North America and Africa, gets a partial eclipse instead. That means millions of people who will never plan a trip for an eclipse are about to get one anyway. That's world news, fast. That's your news rush for today. Subscribe so you never miss a day.